In October 2007 I attended one of Dave Chapman's sword casting workshops at Flag Fen, a Bronze Age archaeological site near Peterborough. And I naively thought that I would be spending my time casting the sword. But in fact that turned out to be Dave's job. Here he is doing it in one of the reconstructed huts they have at Flag Fen. And where I went wrong was in assuming that the sword would come out of the mould pristine and ready to use. But in fact it comes out in a rather rough state, and particularly because of the mould not being completely tight, there are lots of little spiky bits all around the edge of the sword where the metal has leaked into the mould. So our first job was to get rid of all those, and then we spent the next day and a half polishing up the sword blade. So we started off with very rough sandpaper and then moved on to smoother sandpaper and then on to the very, very finest sandpaper. And the other job we had was to fit a handle to the sword blade, and for that we heated up the sword handle, the metal handle area, with the blowtorch, and then we burned it into two pieces of wood, just rough rectangular blocks, and that meant that they formed a very good fit. And we then took files and filed away the wood until we were left with a nice smooth rounded handle. And the only job left after that was to stain it and polish it up with some oil.